Welcome to Connected Media live at NAB show. I'm Bridget Nzeku, and joining me is Frank Thorup, CEO of Xstream, and Tor Helge Christiansen, VP of Product Management at Konax. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. You have a very interesting collaboration going on. Tell us a bit about how that's working.
Yeah, we see that we have a complementary technology that enables us together to build a complete ecosystem for delivering video content securely to multiple devices over the top. So it's a complete ecosystem utilizing the strengths of both companies.
I see. And you have a product called Media Maker. Tell us about that.
Media Maker is a professional video management platform that enables our clients to offer OTT and TV everywhere services. It's moving into be a very advanced solution that fitted the needs of the more advanced OTT services out in the market. That's why we are partnering up with Konax, because we need to not only protect content on the new platforms, we need also to protect content on all platforms. And Konax has a technology that enables us to protect content on all platforms.
And as more and more content and more high quality content is disseminated to multiple platforms and devices, security becomes more and more important, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, because the new platforms also brings new security challenges when it comes to threatening. There's new way of attacking platforms. That's one thing. But also this fragmentation of the device market, new devices requiring new streaming formats, requiring new DRM technologies and so on. Very, very complex rules when it comes to protecting the content, the licensing rights for content and so on. This is a really security challenge that the operator needs to relate to somehow. And we are able to provide that kind of technology from Konax. And by bringing that kind of solutions into an ecosystem like the Media Maker, then we're able to make a whole simplified solution for the operator. He doesn't really have to care about all these complexities and the variation of devices and so on. This is handled by the companies together.
Is that the key challenge that your customers face?
I think one of the key challenges is the enormous complexity of the ecosystem. The consumer expect to use whatever device they have at home, which is not at all controlled by the operator.
Yes.
It's devices that you buy, that you own, but you still expect to be able to watch TV on that. So bringing the content into those devices and securing the content on those devices is a huge challenge for the operator.
Working together, what can you deliver as a benefit to your customers that perhaps other organizations can't?
By partnering up with Konax, we have an opportunity to cover, as Tor Helge says, even more devices. It's very complex today to deliver encryption on all the different devices that the consumers are using. And by partnering up, we have the option of being more complete in our offering in terms of reaching out on all the devices with efficient encryption. So it's very important for us to have a very efficient encryption system, and that's why we partnered up with Konax.
So your combined expertise is extremely valuable. What would you say are the main developments that we're going to see in the market in the next 12 months, and how will you work together to harness those?
The major developments you will see is as these OTT services and TV everywhere services are growing, it's very important that you can manage the ingest workflow of content, taking care of all the content coming in as these services are getting more and more content from different sources. And a part of that is, of course, to enable them with a ingest of content which is efficient, taking care of encryption, for instance, transcoding on all these different services.
We're in Connected Media Live. It's an area of the show that's doubled in size since last year because these technologies are more and more critical to the industry and represent survival for some of the big organisations. So that provides more opportunities for companies like yours. Do you think this is a growth area that people will continue to invest in? This is the future?
I think the industry that we are part of and the services that we are able to provide to operators is actually necessary for the operators to survive. It's essential that they are able to provide what the consumers want and expect. They can either do that or they can be more or less face die. So they need to provide these type of OTC services, more advanced services, new devices, and so on. And they also need someone to help them handle this complexity. It's not something that they should do on their own. This is it takes a lot of people, a lot of experience to do this in a proper way. So then companies like us can do this, help the operators go into that next advanced services.
Tor Helge Christiansen and Frank Thorup, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.